Boom! Live and direct in flesh on YouTube. Yeah, Jennick, your host. This morning, greatness is an inside game. For sure, it's an inside game. It's a decision also, but what I think is happening with us, from my own personal experience, is that often we don't think we're going to make it. We don't think we can be great. We don't think we can reach that level of greatness that we can reach, for once in our life. It's one life we have to live. So why not reach that level of inside greatness, of magnificence with our lives? I think this is what we all need also, whether you want to admit it to yourself or not. We all need to do. We all have the need to be great. Pretty much, unless you're for sure, some people don't really feel the need, like they have to do something with their life, but it's not the kind of people I'm talking about. There's people that have drive. If you have that inner drive, that inner overdrive, because it's more an overdrive that we need at one point to reach greatness. It's greatness is not something small. To me, it's not something small. Many people have reached their point of greatness or manifest their greatness, but it's not an easy thing. First of all, I think that come on, there's keys to have to self motivate yourself also to reach greatness and to one day take the decision to be great. It's a decision you must take, whether you had a very rough past or anything, you can always make it better. A new day is always a beautiful day ahead to change things or to grow into something bigger. To grow into something bigger, I think we all have the possibility to grow and manifest our greatness, but just a few of us will dare to take the adventure because it requires a lot of work on yourself. It's a lot of work on yourself, and a lot of people don't want to do that inner work required to make it. So they prefer, be distracted than find a motive for action. Motivation. What is motivation? To me, it's finding a motive for action. We must find a motive for action. There's a lot of motive. I mean, just look at the world. To me, it's clear and evident that my motive is my motivation is the state of the world. I want to wake up the maximum souls to who they are and to what's going on, all the all the fakery and stuff. So it's very important to find a motive, find your why. To find your why is a very, very important thing. We all have a why. It's to find it. It's to stick to it also, and because it's very easy to let go of what you have to do, because you always have that little voice inside that will tell you're not good enough, or you're not gonna make it, or you're not the champion you say you are, or there's that voice is still there constantly for me. But I'm not gonna settle. I'm not gonna settle with my life. And when you settle, when you go to court and make a court settlement, it's because you settle out of court because you don't think you're gonna get what you came to court to get for. So often you settle outside of court. So you're sure to get something. But that's what we do with our life. We settle with our life. Same thing. We don't think we can get anything more than what we have, and we just take the comfort ride zone into society, never venturing out and figuring out the rules of life and the universal laws and the oneness and all this that is available, this power there that is available to anybody for pursuing their greatest achievement in life. It's that power is something that is not only a few of us will get. It's anybody can get in touch with that power. As soon as you do something that you love, you find your passion, you find something that you really care about, and you find your why. You know why you do it. Very important to find your why you do it, and you will be just constantly rising and rising constantly. It's a fire, it's a fire inside that you ignite, but at one point it also burns the fire inside, and this is a constant combustion going on, and that's what is happening into me. Yeah, so it's great. It's great. It's the greatest time to be alive. Why not speak our mind? And me, in a way, I've decided to take this to another level. It's time for us to rise it up. So that's why, what's your contribution here? What's your contribution to the whole, not to your family or to your little life, but what's your contribution for humanity? Are you gonna leave this place without a trace? Are you going to leave this place without a trace, or are you going to leave a trace so people can remember you? Because many people have passed here like leaf in the wind. Nobody remembers them. Nobody remembers what they did. But we can remember what those great person have done 100 and 200 years and 400 years ago. Their name is still recorded, okay, maybe in their history, but there is some stuff that is relevant. It's not all crap. Like, I mean, there is people that have existed. It's not all BS. The history, for sure, it's them that wrote it. But I mean, there's great people that have walked the earth. Many greats, and they all tell you, go into yourself. Self mastery is very important. Self mastery is the best work you ever do in your life. Is working on yourself. Self mastery, never be satisfied. Never be satisfied. Why are you satisfied? Why do you settle with your life? Why do you settle with your life? A dog can be nothing but a dog. A tree can be nothing but a tree. But you have the possibility to be so magnificent and to change at a so rapid pace. You have no idea how fast it goes once you start to picking up the pace of greatness and expressing yourself, and just going out to the world and live your dream and stuff. It's astonishing the little amount of time it takes if you focus and concentrate your effort for things to happen. Things gonna unfold very, very fast, but if you have to put the effort, that's what most people prefer, stay in the state that they are, and they will never venture out the comfort zone, and it's sad, but that's life. But when I saw a tree and I look at the tree and I said, okay, yeah, the tree is constantly growing, but the tree can be nothing but a tree. I can be much more than just a plastic machine operator. That's what I told myself. I said, I can do something with my life. I can live my dream. I can go out in the world and speak my mind and try to create a shift. I always wanted to change the world. That's what I had in mind when I was young. I'm going to change the world. But growing up, getting older, and being a bit more mature and stuff, I realized that you have to change yourself. So I have to induce a change in myself. That starts with the way I communicate with myself. Very important. If I constantly have negative vibration, it doesn't work. It's to express our unlimited potential. Human, that's what we have, unlimited potential. But so many of us will stay in the comfort zone and never contribute, never do anything. They will leave without a trace. They will leave without a trace. Nobody will remember them because they haven't manifest their greatness. They think they did at certain level, but not enough for the world and the universal mind to be impacted by their work here. This is what I think we have to do also. It's a walk. We are here taking a walk to remember who we are, and also to bring back, for sure, heaven is on earth, but we have made hell with the way we live. But for sure, it's like heaven and hell beats at the center of your chest. You decide the rest. You know, it's called in your heart. You can have heaven or hell. So what you do with your everyday, and that's your entire decision. There's a lot. We have to harness the power of decision also, harnessing the power of decision and not be afraid to take decision to advance with abandon. That's very, very important. I'm not afraid me to make decision. And you see this week, I made something very fast. We're going to have Santos on the Truman Show tomorrow night. 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Montreal. I'll be with Santos Bonacci on the Truman Show. But all this happened very fast. It's someone, Rob Pinchot, came to me Wednesday night, I think, or something, and he over a messenger sends me a nice message. New friend on Facebook. I didn't know him, but he came on Facebook, sent me a friend request, and I look at it, and I'm like, ah, cool, great vibes. So he starts sending me message and everything, and he's talking to me about Santos, that he likes Santos and everything. I said, oh, that would be nice. We can have a Truman Show again with Santos. And I said, why don't you join us? I said, that would be great. So Rob will be joining us for the Truman Show with Santos. Will be me, Santos, and Rob. So we'll be great. We'll have a great... Will be a bit about everything: flat earth, astrology, astrotheology, everything. Syncretism and beyond veganism. I mark beyond veganism because to me it's past veganism. It's past all the words, it's the satanic ritual behind it that we must make people conscious about. You got to be conscious about your health also, because this is the vehicle you have and the only one. So you must be very conscious of your health, but also if I made my bed in hell, know that I am. We have to change your consciousness about everything. Yeah, Santos. Yeah, that's it. It's all about consciousness for sure. Consciousness has to evolve and rise, and we must continuously rise. This is a great time to for humanity is waking up. Humanity is waking up. I can feel it. I'm waking up myself. A lot of people are waking up. We can all sense the awakening. It's now. It's not. But I think also to go back to our greatness topic. Very important to live your life with passion and energy. Passion and energy so much. It's so important to constantly raise your vibration, to go higher and higher. There's nothing better in life than living your dream. I don't think there's to become the greatest version of yourself for once in your life, to feel deeper. It's just to feel deeper also. It's just that I always felt stuff in life, but never to a deep level. Now it's like I feel stuff, but it's very, very deep. It's deeper than it was before, and that's why I'm on YouTube. I feel stuff very deeply, and I feel very deeply that this is my mission, this is my calling, and I go at it. That's it. This is my dream, my motivational speaker. I said it from the beginning. I want to be an internationally known motivational speaker. So, but associated with truth. Because to me, truth leads to motivation, and the motivation leads to action. But truth leads to information. Information leads to motivation, for sure, and motivation leads to action. When you're motivated, you have motive for action. You have motive for taking action. And what a better motive to take action than the get humanity out of this rut? Like, what's the better motive than finding a motive a greater cause than yourself. That's very important too, to reach that level of greatness. It's to attach with a cause that's bigger than yourself. And I think what's going on present in the world is much bigger than ourselves. So we must, as Earth Guardian, get up, stand up. Like Bob said, get up, stand up, and bring back equal rights and justice, and never mind the peace and all that. Peace is a contract with war. So if you have peace, means you had war before. So I don't want war. I don't want peace. I want equal rights and justice. I want people to, first of all, equal rights means, like I said the other day, we should have a parcel of land given to us, to the family or to. Anyway, me, I would not. I would not go. I would not go and like become me leading a country is not really my cup of tea. No? Like I'm not control freak at that point. No? I like to be uplifted and but to control others and stuff. No, I prefer bring a contribution. And it's not a matter of if we belong or not. It's not a matter if we belong. A lot of people will probably never take action in life because they don't think that they belong or they don't. But this earth here belongs to all of us. It's up to all of us to fix it. That's for sure. Me, I will never stop. I will never stop bringing more of my gift and talents. Also, that's very important for reaching our greatness, our maximum potential. Very important to constantly have mentor. Also, the mentor is very, very important. Your environment affect your growth. This is very important. That's another one. The environment. Have friends. You grow from people and projects. You grow from people and projects. You don't grow from flakes people that watch TV and people that do nothing with their life. So you grow from people and projects. So surround yourself with people that are making it. People that discuss. You don't want to gossip all day long and gossip your life away and nonsense and stuff like that. You want to be around people that uplift you, that make you grow. You want to have friends that make you grow, that enable you to grow. Very, very important. If you have people around you that are sucking your energy and that are distracting you, you're not going anywhere. And that's also in your house. Or you, if you have a spouse, or are you living together or are you dying together? Good question. Many people are dying together. They're not living together. Like, anyway, to me, it's very clear that since our awakening, because Kim also is awakening to, like, it's all at our pace, and it's all at our pace. And I don't expect anybody, first of all, to walk my path, or to understand my journey, or to make sense of it. It's a journey is always very it's something very unique. Your path is your path, my path is my path, but at the end they join together. They join, and we are. This is why I don't think we should. This is why at one point we all come together. People that live their dreams, we come together because this is what we do. We want to push, not push, but eliminate negative people from our life. Negative media, negative information, negative. This is bringing us nowhere. Mental toxins, physical toxins. Practicing positive thinking, so important. So important. Taking a stand for what you believe, for what you know. My life matters. My life has value. My life is important. This is what I think most of humanity is very disconnected by the fact that they don't seem to attach importance to their life. But your life is not a joke. Your life is not a joke. My life is not a joke. That's why we must do something with our life and live the experience. Very important to make this life a wonderful experience. That's my that's my goal for the rest of my séjour here. Will be to make the rest of my days the best of my days and to find a way every day that I can grow more, that I can, bring more. And I don't know. It's a very very. It's not an easy road for sure, but I think with enough effort, with enough dedication and effort and concentration is very very important. But this is what we lack, concentration. We lack a lot of concentration, so that's why it's very important to building good relationships also. Building relationships and reach out to people. Yeah, reach out to people who already are making it and gaining momentum. Persistence is all very, very, very crucial in your journey. It's crucial in mine. The momentum, I have acquired it for sure. The momentum is there now. It's just more the not the inspiration, but the growing, the more maturing, gaining maturity. Yeah, gaining maturity. It's more that I think that's gonna happen along my journey. I think it's, but we cannot help getting older. Cannot help really getting older, but we don't have to get old. That's the thing. We don't have to get old. I cannot help getting older, but it doesn't mean I have to be old. To me, I'm forever young, forever young, and that's how I see. Especially since I awakened my conscience a little bit more about, because we are often, for my part, I thought I knew stuff. I thought I knew things in life. I thought I knew everything, but when I started to seek and realize that, hey, the whole thing was a lie, whew, then it took a toll on me, and I had to step back and take a deep reflection and start educating myself. And this is a very very it's a winning situation to work on yourself and to apply that knowledge in your life, that knowledge in your everyday life, meaning doing something with your life. It's good to know the truth, but if you don't do nothing with the truth, or you don't realize yourself, or I think you'll be just distracted at one point. Very, very fear and the need for safety. One of the biggest distractions that people run into is fear of economics insecurity. This is one that fear that we all have, is the economic insecurity, because for sure, listen, and this is the first fear that the society feeds on, is our economic insecurity. They fear that their safe, normal life will be threatened or disappear. In a way, it will. When you decide to go full force and jump into achieving your goals, you have to take risk. So for sure, you're going to be broke. At times, you're going to be broke, for sure. Yeah, there's times you're not always going to be paid for what you do, but I think if you always do more than what you're paid for, eventually you'll be paid for more than what you do. You know what I mean? So if I do more here than what I'm paid for, because I'm not paid to do this, so if I do more than what I'm paid for, eventually in life, I will receive more than what I do. It's common sense. What you give, you will receive. So you cannot expect things that you don't give to the humanity or universe, call it whatever you want. If you don't give, you will not receive. So it's very important to constantly, yeah. It's not with the for sure. We all have that insecurity, that money insecurity, and it comes and get us at one point if we don't design our life to have enough supply of money to if you live from paycheck to paycheck, for sure you are in fear and very much insecurity. It's a lot of insecurity, and that's the first thing that they will use to that's the first thing that they feed on, is the fear of the money. The money is such a tool, because if you don't design your life to have enough money, and that you pretty much live in scarcity, like it's very hard in Babylon. It's very rough. Food is very expensive. Everything is so expensive. The rents, the electricity, so it's a constant battle to, this is what they have enslaved us in. This is the state of enslavement that we're in. It's a constant battle to get that piece of paper. Constant battle to get that piece of paper. And that's why at one point we don't want to take risks to get out that, lifestyle that we have, because we know there's great risk with it. But if you don't take it, you'll never get it. If you don't take risk, if you don't take decision and risk things in life, you will never get anything. For sure. Like, it's clear to me, risk must be taken, but not to the point that also I have to put my family in the street. I've never did things that would jeopardize the security of my children eating. Like, I have 3 children, so I have to make sure, it's their health is my responsibility, not theirs. So I have to make sure I bring food on the table. It's what it is when you have children. It's not only food, shelter, and clothes, but it's also telling them the truth. But yeah, most people treat their children just like they treat their pets. They put shelter, food, and clothes, and that's it. They don't educate at home. Education starts with yourself. It starts with yourself. So it starts with you must show your children the way. I think it's a must. It's a must. Why not? Why not show them the way? Show them the right way. There's so many children that the younger generation. I don't know what happened to them, but something happened to the younger generation. They're like really, really, now it's transgender and stuff like that. Like, it's going very, very. The world is going very strange. It's a very strange world, because people are very much programmed and very much adapting any kind of a stereotype or that's what I see. That's what I see. People are confused. People are confused in the world, for sure. There's great confusion in the world. And I'm going to go out soon as the weather is nice. I'm going to go out and start interviewing people in the street again. I saw Dell from Beyond the Imaginary Curve do a couple interview outside. I'm gonna go do it, whether in French or English. But I think I'm gonna go near University McGill McGill University in Montreal, downtown Montreal, and I'll go there and I'll just ask the student if they think they live on a ball, or what's their opinion about it. Yeah, just to try to wake up some souls. It's by going on the, because often, yeah, people, like now it's almost mainstream, the flat earth. I understand, but still there is people that are so caught up with their life that they don't notice that kind of thing. The truth for some people will go unnoticed very easily in their life. They will not get in touch with the truth at all. At all, at all, at all. They will pass their whole life distracted by nonsense, and that's okay. If they want to live their life like that, me, I have no problem. Doesn't stop me from living my life the way I want. So you can do whatever you want. The zombie living dead people, me, I've decided to move on. Decided to move on with my life and find and manifest my greatness. Yeah, because I think this is the yeah jump in feet first. Adjust your course as you go. This is true because life doesn't have a compass, you know. Life doesn't have a compass, so you must be willing to be flexible. You gotta be flexible on your journey and be willing to help others too, and to slow down to help others. Also, this is very important. If so often we're so caught up in our things that we don't even think about other people needing help or something like that. Like we're very absorbed in our thing. But sometimes you must, slow down to help others. You must maybe deviate a bit the course of your journey, never losing the sight, keeping your eyes on the prize, but you might have to deviate a bit to accommodate some people or to help people on the way. You might have to slow down. You got to be ready for that. Everything is, I think, pre-organized for us, predestined to happen. It's just that we must do the work to get in touch with that greatness. But greatness, we all been fortunate with the gift of life. So we all can do something with our life. It's a matter of decision. Are you going to do something with your life? Are you going to leave this place without a trace? Or you're going to leave your mark? Like, is people going to remember your name, or you're just going to go unnoticed like a leaf in the wind? Like, you want people to remember you. You want people to me. I want people to remember me. That's for sure. For sure. For sure. I ain't leaving this place without a trace. They will, for sure. People will know me, and this is what I want. This is what I want because I think this is what the world is madly in need for: inspiration. Inspiration. The world is madly in need for that. I was madly in need for it when I had my accident, and I was really desperate and down, and I needed inspiration. So I went out and I got it, and I found something great. I found something that that I could do myself, and that, hey, I can do that too. I'm a very good coach. I love coaching people. I love people. I'm not shy with anybody. I'm not the kind of guy that's shy. So why not give it a try? So then I went on and took the journey, and here I am on YouTube, live and direct in flesh, with Wisdom Nasir in the chat. Big up, guys. Yeah. Smoke a big G and raise your vibration and love. Exact, my friend. Don't have to stress with life, Smoke a big. There you go. We'll fire up the vaporizer for you. Medicine time. There you go. Yeah. Do you want the zombies interview? Yeah, I wouldn't mind. The zombies interview, I don't know what you mean, but I don't mind interviewing anybody. Anybody that wants to come and exchange with me live, or I don't care. Anybody. That's why I invited my friend Rob so fast. I said, come on with me. Come on. Because, sometimes we just need that experience at that right moment for us to take a leap. And I think if I can give, by giving the chance to someone else to come on board and express themselves on a live show, is a great opportunity to grow. And if I can help people to do that, good. That's what I'm there for. Even if other people wants to join with Santos Wisdom, if you want to join, you're welcome. Nasir, you're welcome. I have absolutely no problem if you guys want to join us. It would be a great hangout. The Santos is very on fire. I love his energy. He lives with passion and energy, and he's at the service of truth. And some people say things about him, but everybody talks. Everybody talks against each other, and nobody really care anymore. But imagine if everyone cared. Imagine if everyone cared. Speaking, the one is near and dear to my heart for obvious reason. Anyone, I mean, anyone can succeed as a speaker with enough practice and grit. Yeah. You have the power to impact people's life with your words, and it would be a shame if you didn't use that power. That's what I told you. We all have the power, to become a speaker. To become a speaker to me is not so. It's not a big thing. It's just I gotta focus. I have to focus, do my homework, listen to tapes. I listen to tapes over and over and over. There's tapes of Les Brown I must have listened 30 times. There's days I was playing it back to back the whole day just to pick up that one thing that I know that I didn't catch, or I would catch that spot, or and I was writing it down. And this is very important. Write down your stuff, write down your idea, and read books. Read books. Read at least. I would like you to take that challenge to read at least 20 pages a day. 20 pages. It's not much. 20. I do it. I do it. I do more than 20 sometimes, but I discipline myself to read at least 20 pages a day. And I used to mark it inside my phone for an alarm to ring to remember me to read, because it's not automatic. We don't want to do these things. Your brain wants to be lazy. So your brain doesn't want to read, doesn't want to grow, doesn't want to do anything like that. So you have to really put the motivation there for reading and gaining the habit. So for me, it's an habit reading. I read at least 20 pages a day. Yeah, and it's very good. Reading is very good because you have access to everybody stat and journey in life. Like I can get in touch with people that live 200 years ago and know what they were thinking back then, and read stuff from people today and know what they're thinking, and everything is in their books. So if you read books, you're gonna gain a lot of wisdom, lots of wisdom, and lots of yeah, lots of wisdom and knowledge. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Each one teach one. Yeah, it's gotta get hotter. That thing has to heat up a bit. It's a battery operated. Takes about 5 minutes. A bit less than 5 minutes to heat up. Yeah. So speaking is very important. Speaking is very important. Anybody can be a speaker. Anybody can become a speaker. I think it's a great. I chose to motivational speaker because I love people. Because I love people. I love the contact with people. I love to exchange. I love to talk. I love to coach. I love to share my knowledge. So I said, hey, I got to be motivational speaker. I got to gain a lot of knowledge. I got to go in the world, find out the truth, gain the knowledge, go on stage, and motivate people to live their greatness, because this is why we're here for. This is the ultimate goal is to open our heart and manifest our greatness in this world. Our ultimate goal is not to go unnoticed. That's for sure. I will not go unnoticed. I love that thing because you don't have to smoke it. It's at a less hot degree. It's not less hot than it would be smoking a joint. So I like it. It's very smooth for the throat. Very like for the morning, it's the best. No? But I use it pretty much throughout the day. No? But like me, if you don't know I love weed, you know it now for sure. Because I do. Yeah, I love weed for sure. I love weed. I always been smoking weed since I think I'm 14 years old. I think the first time I smoked a joint, it was 14 years old, 14 or 15. Yeah, I didn't start full fledged there, like going every day. But as I get older, as you get more pressure from Babylon, as you get more stress, children, work, everything, at one point you need to release, you need to have a clutch. We all, no matter what you say, I'm sure we all have some kind of clutch. Some is food, some is TV, some is YouTube, some is smoking weed, others is alcohol. Like we all have a clutch. This world is crazy, so you need something to. I smoke to get high also because the world is very, very low. The world is on very low vibration. So by smoking and getting high, I raise my vibration. Then I'm not stuck in the same place as everybody on no vibration. I'm always high. So I'm always on high vibration. This is how I see it. And I will not stop. That's for sure. Unless I have to, but I don't think it's gonna. Like I'm just getting smarter, smarter, and smarter, and wiser and wiser smoking weed. So why would I stop? That's it. To me, it's a normal thing anyway. To me, it's just weed. It's just a plant. Like what is cannabis? It's a plant. It's a plant that grow in nature, and if it's there for us to use it. It has great, great benefit. I think it's just very much misunderstood. Very much misunderstood by the majority of population. Have judgment on it, and they don't even know. They don't even know about CBD, about THC, and what it is, and what it does for you, and the benefit it has for curing cancer and stuff like that. Like people go do march for cancer. You march for what? You march for what? Go do thing for breast cancer and stuff. There is a cure for cancer. It's called cannabis. Hello. So why do those march for? I don't get it. It's not something I participate in anyway. It's not something I really found it had a great purpose to go do any kind of manifestation, any kind of rally. And as soon as you find yourself on the side of the majority, take a pause and reflect. Yeah, because that's all we do all the time. We find ourselves on the side of the majority, and then we stay in comfort. And that's the same thing with the ball earth. Everybody don't question because the majority accepted that we spin. We spin faster than the speed of sound, so the majority have accepted it. So now it's the reality. We turn and speed and revolve around the sun and all this, but we feel nothing. No motion is felt by anybody. Everybody that take a plane and go in the air, nobody's seen a curve. Like it's just because everybody accepted it that it became reality. At one point, they started to teach it in school, and then it started to be really a reality. The globe was boom in our head until we started questioning it and say, "Hey, could there be lies in there?" Yeah, of course there is. Of course they're lying. Why would they tell us the truth? First of all, tell me one good reason why we would know the truth. Well, You don't think you don't see the system of control around us? You're very, if you don't see the system of control that's around us, you're very, very blind. Like, just take the system of control when it comes to marijuana. It's crazy, no? It's crazy, no? It's a plant. It's a plant. It should be free like basil. Like, nothing should be legalized or stuff like that. Like, it should be, if you want to blow out your brain with a 1,500 pound of marijuana in 15 minutes and overdose, it's your choice. I think it's physically impossible. That's what you need to overdose with marijuana. 1,500 pound in 15 minutes to smoke. It's physically impossible. Nobody can do that. You got to smoke a pound a second. It's like crazy. No? Who can do that? Like, it's crazy. So people are very, very misinformed when it comes to. They just take what the government says, and it's the truth, and it's the government govern the mind, and that's it. That's what they do, and they govern your mind, and they know what you think is what they have put in your head, and it's not an original thought from you, and that's how they control humanity. It's a mind game. Very important to realize the mind game. If you cannot realize the rules of the game, if you cannot become a beacon and realize the rules of the game, like the game of life, like what's going on here, this matrix, or like life is not a game, but this game that they have made, like it's a stage. The world's a stage, so I think it's very important to learn the rules and to align yourself with the universal laws, which are, you reap what you sow, and you know them all. So once we, yeah, once we see clear in all this, all together, we will rise to such a higher vibration than it is now, because the world is very on no vibration. So very important to keep your vibration high every day. Hence why I come here. Start my day. The first 20 minutes of your day are very important of what you listen. Put inspiring tapes in the morning. That's what I do. As soon as I get up, I have my tablet beside the bed and I start playing Les Brown tapes or Tony Robbins or something empowering, something that will come and engage something every morning. Like, it's a natural thing, but I like to listen to tapes because this is what I want to do. This is when I want to learn quotes after and gain also the knowledge that these guys have. They're doing the journey I want to do. So I have to learn from them, and it's common sense for me. So, and I think we should all have mentors. It's very important not to have idol. I don't idolize anybody, but I have mentor. I have mentored that people that I look up to that are great in their field of they have mastered themselves in the field that they're working in. So these people are really inspiring, and I think it's very important to reach out to those people and keep them around you. Keep them around you. Keep a good vibration around you, and discard the people that are negative. If people are negative, you don't need that in your life at all. So, guys, I'm leaving you, and I'll be back later on. Yep, he's out. Rise and shine. Big up Nasir. Big up Wisdom was in the chat. Yeah, and don't miss the Truman Show tomorrow. I will be live with Mr. Santos Bonacci and Mr. Rob Payne Show. Yeah, a pleasure. So big up, guys, and see you later. He's out.